hundreds. So when I hear that go in, 8, 10,
YouTube account so I can watch you.
Okay.
You should like do YouTube videos. Hi, Jen.
okay.
It's really email.
Okay, so we're gonna take these out of the way. The highest hierarchy that we have left now are hundreds. The hundreds are gonna go to Lainey. So she's gonna slide those over. And I'm gonna slide down the tens. Okay? I wanna do 2 things over here before we continue. When we made that exchange, we had 33 hundreds beads left over. So I'm going to write my 33 here. I just brought down my tens, so I'm going to look for my tens place and bring down my tens. Okay? And now we're going to start distributing again. You brought down 7? I brought down my 7. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. So she's given all of hers 100 each, so I'm giving all of mine 110 each. Okay? I only have 1 left, so I'm going to need an exchange, please. Thank you. Okay. Be done with buckyballs.
Oh, yeah.
Think how easily you could pick them all up. Exchange, please.
So that's your second exchange.
They're like all magnetic.
They're all magnetic. Just hold one above the other. Okay. And continue. Okay, so she only has 1 left, so she can't fairly distribute 1 to 6. And even though I have a bunch left over here, remember if we can't do it on the tens board, then we can't do it here either. Okay? Answer and division is what 1 unit gets, so each one of my units, this 1 unit right here, just received 5 tens. I'm going to find my tens place. Above my tens place, I'm going to record a 5. Let's look at what we used. On Lainey's board, she has 6 taken 5 times. 6 times 5 is 30. She has 30 hundreds beads here. 30 hundreds. That's kind of like 3,000, right? So she's got 30 hundreds. I have 4 taken 5 times, and I have tens, so I have 20 tens. It's kind of like 200, all right? So what we really have are our quantity that we've used is 300.
3,200.
We're gonna put 320 right here, but
Right.
as we record it, our 3 is in our thousand spot. Our 2 is gonna be in our hundred spot. Our 0 is gonna be So the number as we recorded is gonna look like 320, because 320 is what 5 times 64 is. We don't say that to the kids right now, but that's why we're only writing 320, even though the quantity of what has been distributed is 3,200.
That's a lot.
So now we're gonna clear the board.
I'm gonna try and do this better.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
You know how to, you know what? Right, you recognize that you're glad, you recognize.
Why did I do it like this, but this, this is so much.
Yeah, and then you can, I'll make copies of this, you guys can look at what I've done, if that helps you. What the hell does that mean, she's got a system already?
Just figure it out, but that's all. Really, it was a compliment for people who sent all.
No, don't apologize, I'm laughing. I like to laugh, you heard me last night. Laughing is my favorite thing to do, I can laugh at myself.
So we've got both of the boards totally clear. Before we put the hundreds away, there's 100 that's left here that we need to exchange. So Lainey's gonna take that 100 and she's going to turn it in, so I can take, thank you, 10 tens.
You should have 19, right?
Hundreds go away. Where are we? Oh, here we go. Hundreds are going away. The tens slide over to the tens board. The units come down. So before we distribute here, let's look at what we've recorded so far. We had left over in this cup a total of 19 beads. There were 9 in there. And we had 1 exchange of 10. And when we slid those over to the tens board, we also brought down the 8 that's in the units place. And now we're going to distribute again.
So two of these first. You're one with it.
I'll just pull it over now. You don't have to move.
So like what she
I don't
just
mind.
said.
Okay.
And you're
Oh,
like 10 left.
before.
So when we were
On the floor. You were doing this, I came over and showed you the example.
right.
Yeah, that's,
So I did that one this way, and I'm doing this one this way.
that looks great.
We'll do it again if you have enough.
Especially on the graphic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna need an exchange.
So you can go over here.
Okay. Do you have any left? None left, all right. So, my units just received units. So above my units place here, I'm gonna record 3, because the answer in division is what 1 unit gets. Each one of these guys received 3. Let's record how many we used. Lainey has 6 taken 3 times. 6 times 3 is 18, and she has 10s, right? So 18 tens, it's like saying she has 180. I have units, 4 taken 3 times is 12. 180 plus 12 is 192. I think, do we have 6 unit beads left over in there? Good. So our answer, oops, what am I doing? 6.
So it's gonna be remainder 6.
92,998 divided by 64 is 1,453 with a remainder of 6.
Do the kids have trouble with the, I mean, that seems like the hardest part to keep, is that where they?
Hard for me.
It's the hardest part.
Yeah.
And generally, I will present this and like let them practice with it and see if they can like get their, yeah, because really the point of doing it with these materials is to kind of see how all of these hierarchies relate to one another, you know? And if 320 are, is in these 3 columns, what we're really talking about is 3,200. So if they can do that math and arrive at these numbers on their own, then they have a really good understanding of those number hierarchies. After they've worked with it for a while, it's not something that, you know, I make them do and they do until they can come up with that. I might say, let's think about an easier way to figure out how much we've used. Well, we're distributing 64 each time on our group division. I'll do it this way. We're distributing, you know, we're handing out to 64 each time, and we did 3 groups. So we can also think about it as 64 taken 3 times, you know. But part of what's cool about this material is that it can show and does show the relationships of those number